With origins in ancient India, people have been eating and enjoying curry for over 4,000 years. The heart and soul of Indian and Thai food, the word curry actually means rainbow. Distinctively golden in color, curry is sold as a spice and comes in many forms. Pungent in taste and rich in health benefits, research now links curry with the low rates of Alzheimer's disease in India. Now considered a staple in English cuisine, curry is still a culinary stepchild here in the States. But that's about to change. Today, we reveal the hidden house secrets of one of the world's most popular spices. Many of you are sworn curry haters, but today I just may change your mind. And the host of Artie Party on the Food Network, Artie Sequeira, is just the person to help me. Why do you think, although it's so popular in so many countries, we just haven't gotten curry into our cuisine here?
No, I think it's just that we're not used to it. You know, like in a lot of cultures around the world, they cook with spices on an everyday basis. If you said to my mom, don't cook with spices, she'd be like, you want me not to breathe? You know what I mean? It would be such a big deal for her. I also think that in cultures around the world, we're used to living in big families. So when it comes to dinner, your mum, your aunties, your grandmother, all hands are on deck and dinner's on the table. And it's also not uncommon for some families to hire cooks, which is so lovely.
I wish you could do that.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm available for you. So, you know, but for us, we're just trying to get dinner on the table, and experimenting with spices is just not realistic on a weeknight.
You mentioned your mom. Here's a picture of you with your mom.
Yeah.
At a young age. When did you start cooking? How cute you are. Look at that.
Thank you. So I'm the chubby one in the pink. And so because I was chubby, I didn't have cookies and stuff around the house. So I learned to bake because one way or another, I was having my cookies.
All right. Teach us about curry. Why is it less intimidating than most people think?
Well, okay. So when you order curry at a restaurant, it probably looks a little bit like this. Curry in Indian sounds like curry, and it just means gravy. So you're thinking of protein and vegetables cooked in a gravy, and it has particular spices in it. At home, if you're not into cooking with all those different spices, try a shortcut. Try curry powder, which has a whole host of healing and flavorful spices, everything from turmeric, cardamom, coriander, cumin, fennel seeds, cinnamon. They give that distinctive flavor and that, you know, that smell that can that some people don't like, but I'm telling you, it is so good for you.
Well, first of all, I like this, not only the smell and the taste, but I especially like what it does for your body. Let me show everybody what the power of curry powder is for a doctor. First of all, it helps to ease pain and inflammation. It's actually comparable to ibuprofen. It also helps lower blood sugar levels. That's pretty good for anybody who's gotten issues with diabetes or prediabetes. It promotes heart health, my specialty. And again, simple things like this make a big difference, which is why in some parts of the world they have less problems. And it also helps fight bacterial infections. Now, that stated, I get it. Some of you are very skeptical about this, so we have some skeptical ladies who are over here to my left. We're going to be taste testing the food. They have never tasted curry. They've acknowledged that, but they already don't like it. Which is a very common response. I've never had it. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't know how you know that yet, but I'm not going to judge. Stay right there. Angie, Ariel, and Crystal are here. If you can, just give me a one-liner. What is it about curry that turns you off?
I just don't like curry. Spicy foods, and I kind of don't get along.
Dr. Oz, I can't get past the smell. I like traditional foods. I like my hamburgers, steak, potatoes, rice. I don't like curry, but I'm willing to try, but I don't like it.
All right, so Artie, it's great to party for you here. She's going to give you some options, some different ways of thinking about curry.
Yes.
It might change your mind, so you got to stay with us. Please taste this as we go along. The first thing you've done is taken a classic American, iconic American meal, meatloaf.
Yes.
How does curry work into it?
So this is a turkey meatloaf made with oatmeal and zucchini to lighten it up a little bit. And then I've thrown a little bit of curry powder into the meat. And then this is just a lovely little tomato sauce with a little maple syrup in it to sweeten it up. So take a bite. Tell me what you think about that.
Please taste away. And what is this?
This is another iconic comfort food, chicken noodle soup.
It's really good.
Good, I'm so glad. I know, I thought so too.
I'm not supposed to say anything. We're judging here. The judge, I want to influence the judges.
I won over my husband with my cooking, so I can win you guys over. So this is chicken noodle soup, and I've used green curry paste in this with a little coconut milk to thicken it up, give it a little heat, a little eye appeal. I love that one.
You showed us all those spices on the other table, but you can buy these prepackaged, obviously, to make it pretty time efficient.
Yeah, I mean, I used curry powder in this one, and this is just a jar of curry paste. It's so simple.
All right, and for those of you, and the many of you, in the Total 10 Rapid Weight Loss Plan, take a little bit of this curry, and just put it into your broth. That broth you're going to take all day long, which I happen to adore. The veggie broth just lightens up, becomes a bit more exotic if you add a little curry to it. So, ready to check in for our tasters?
I'm ready.
Their mouths are still full, but do your best. Now that you know the health benefits, and already taught you a little bit about how simple it is to apply, let's go down the line. Angie?
I really like it. I was really a doubter. This is delicious
Oh,
as
good.
meatloaf. I like the crunch to it.
Ariel?
I'm super surprised by the meatloaf. I love it. This is still super hot, and you tried to kill me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, 1 for 2. 1 for 2.
This is great. Love it.
Crystal?
It has a acquiring taste for this. It's alright, but the soup is dynamite.
Yeah, girl.
I
You
don't
got it. Let's grab Artie.
I don't even taste it in the soup. The soup is dynamite. I love soup.
Oh, good.
I'm very proud of you. You can win over viewers like this, you got to set up.
I know. On behalf of all of India, thank you very much.
You can look for Artie's new book, Artie Party, an American Kitchen with an Indian soul. It's in stores now. You can find a recipe at DrDoctorOz.com. I'll be right back.